Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel, and as you can see, I have a change of scenery. I was getting so tired of sitting in that dark, cramped little space. I just needed to breathe, and I wanted to bring you guys with me. So thank you again for being with me. If you have not yet subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for, but be sure to hit that button below so that you can see more. Jenny and I will be taking you along on our journey. We are making a huge life change that is so scary, but what in the F do we have to lose? We're getting older and life is just passing us by. So we are making a huge life change. It has nothing to do with our relationship, you guys. We are going 100% strong, and we are 100% in love with each other, and I think we always will be. So with that being said, I went ahead and used the Gerard Cosmetics in Ballet Slipper. It is a really pretty peachy pink, as you guys can see. And if you can see the shimmer on it, I actually added a little bit of shimmer using my Butter London palette, which is the palette I am using through the entire video today. I went in with Queen, just basically using my finger, and I just tapped it onto the lips just to give it a little bit of shimmer. And it's such a beautiful pink. That palette, you guys, is amazing. I got that palette from my BoxyCharm. BoxyCharm is fabulous, and if you are not subscribe to BoxyCharm, you are missing out. Oh my god, the majority of the products that I use I get from BoxyCharm, and they are absolutely fantastic. So in this video I basically show you this look. This look is actually dedicated to my wife. It was a request. She wanted me to do something a little bit more pretty, a little bit more calm, but she also wanted me to use some golds. So I went ahead and did this look for her today. She's on her way home. I get to spend a little bit more time with her today. She didn't have as many runs. She works for FedEx. So yeah, we're gonna just take a little time. I'm gonna cook dinner, we're gonna have some beers, and talk about the next phase in our relationship. So be sure to stay tuned for that, because we are taking you guys along for the ride. All right, you guys, like I said, if you have not subscribed yet, be sure to hit that button below to see more of me and my beautiful wife. I'm so excited to share it with you guys. So anyways, thank you so much for being with me. Just keep watching. Hey guys, all right, let's go ahead and get ready. So today I'm gonna be doing full face with you. I'm gonna be using the Glowing Complexion Illuminating Cream, and this basically is to make my foundation and my skin glow almost, like, because obviously I don't have like a natural glow once I put my foundation on because it's full coverage. So basically I'm going to be taking this with just a simple flat brush like this. This is actually a Luxie 510 foundation brush, and I am going to put this all over my face. And I know I'm gonna look like I'm glowing, but that is exactly the point. So this I also got from a girl's best friend, and I've had this for a while. I don't use it very often, but I wanted to use it today because we wanted to glow, baby, glow. Wifey's on her way. Well, she has she works for FedEx, so she has not as many runs today, I guess, or deliveries. So we're gonna spend the day together, a little bit of time. We have a lot of big changes going on in our life right now, not in our relationship, just in our life, and we're making some changes, and we have a lot to do. You guys see me glowing, y'all? You see me glowing? So her being home right now and us being able to sit down and have conversations and things about what we're doing next is absolutely needed, because she works a lot. So whenever we are, you know, can take some time to just spend, you know, have dinner and talk about things, we take the time. And today is one of those days. So go ahead and just, you know, apply this to the skin using whatever you have. You can even use a beauty blender if you don't have, you know, a flat brush, which I'm sure if you have a beauty blender you'd have a flat brush. But whatever is easiest for you, whatever you're comfortable using, or you don't even have to do this step, okay? So this is not necessary, but for me, it is. Okay. Whew, my goodness. My goodness, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to be taking my 24-hour Superstay foundation. This I'm going to just apply I normally do my eyes first, but today we're doing things just a little bit differently. I'm going to be using a, this is a Buffer Morphe RG4. I think that's what that says. I don't know. But anyways, it's a foundation brush, and basically you just, you know, stippling. I think it's a stipple brush, actually, is what I meant to say. A stippling foundation brush. And as you can see, like in the foundation, there's a nice little sheen, like a glow to it. And that's what we're going for. We're trying to glow. Once we powder this all in, we're gonna go in circular motions and blend it in to the skin. And when I did my eyebrows, I already like carved them out, as you can see, but on the top, I did use the foundation that I use instead of using the concealer that I used on the bottom, and I got some right there, but that's okay, I'll fix it. So that way it's not super white right above my eyebrow, because that's obviously not natural. I use my foundation to basically carve out the tops, so it makes it easier, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't just have that line in your hair trying to blend it out, blend it, and then you're there for, you know, ages trying to blend out that little tiny area. So it's just easier if you use your foundation to carve it out. That way you're not having to blend that area so much. And I tend to do that, blend it, and then I will get part of my eyebrow, and then I'll get pissed off because I have to fix it, and you know. So that's just my way of doing things. And I am gonna go a little bit into the eye. Always make sure you bring it down to the neck and onto the ears. If your ears are going to be covered, like say you're going to have your hair in front of your ears, or you're going to have a bandana or something, then just make sure you get like right where the sideburns are and right behind your ear and the bottom of your neck. So if they're going to be covered, then it's not that big of a deal, but if they aren't, you want to get your ears, because you want to make sure that you don't have like white ears and then the rest of your face is like a different, you know, color or whatever. Same thing with your neck. And I wear these little, I make these little headbands. They're obviously, you can find them all over the place, but it's really super easy to make. So I make these little headbands, and they help basically just hold my hair back while I'm doing makeup. And then obviously, you know, they're super cute little patterns and stuff. So anyways, so today I'm actually going to be using the Butter London palette. It looks just like this. This is actually a wifey requested makeup look. She really likes neutral looks, but she likes pops of color. So today I'm going to be using this palette only. Maybe I might actually come in with my Tarte, I believe this is the Rainforest of the Sea. This also came in the BoxyCharm. You guys, if you are not getting that BoxyCharm, the only thing, oh, okay, there you go. So this is the palette. And I'm actually looking at this color right here, but I'm not positive if I'm even going to dip into this palette, but this is also a BoxyCharm palette, you guys. So anyways, let's go ahead and tape. Sorry, I'm getting all out of frame and everything. So for our eye base, you guys, we're going to go in with the Too Faced 24-Hour Shadow Insurance. To be honest with you, you guys, this is like the only one I have left. As far as my eye primers go, I bring my eye primer like all throughout my entire eye. I don't just you know, base it in the lid or whatever, but I do focus a majority of it where I need it to be. Like this one right here is supposed to help with creasing. So when your eye naturally creases, this is actually supposed to help it not crease so much, so that your makeup doesn't crease so badly when, you know, throughout the day or whatever. It just helps your shadow and everything stay where it's at. So, and today the weather isn't too bad outside, so I shouldn't have too many problems. if you have a channel, a makeup channel, or if you have a YouTube channel, it doesn't have to be makeup, whatever it is, leave me a message below. I want to follow you back. I know that my eye is not already watering. It drives me nuts. But anyways, yeah, link it below, or leave it below anyways in a comment, and I will follow you back. I am 100% a supporter, so I'd love to follow you back and take a look at your channel and what you've got going on. All right, guys, this is already watering over here. That sucks. So going into this palette right here, the majority of them are shimmers. It's like all these 4 right here are shimmers, and these 2 are not. So I am going to go into this one right here first, and we're going to go in really lightly because we don't want to darken it up super fast. We're going to be using the, I think it's the R38. It looks like that's just a fluffy brush, and I'm going to be lightly dipping it in there and bringing it, you know, into the corner and up. So you can bring this up as far as you like. You don't have to, just basically do what you like, you know what I mean? I'm just kind of laying down the basis for you, I guess. I don't know if I'm even doing that. Like I said, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm really bad at explaining things, so I mean, I'm a visual learner, so I hope that you are too. And you can just kind of visually see what I'm doing. Doing those circular motions. Bringing that, and I'm doing that gently, not pressing really, really hard. And then again, if you leave your hands toward the back of the brush, it makes things go a little bit more gently and smooth when blending. So that way also you're not just moving product from side to side, you know what I mean? You don't want to leave remnants of the motions that you were doing with your hand. You want it to be light and blended. Does that make sense? There's going to be a lot more content coming onto the page. We are going over a few things that we want to do, so please stay tuned, you guys. I know that, you know, if you're not a makeup person, obviously watching makeup videos is not the funnest thing for you, but I promise you we are working on some more fun things, and we are having, like I said, we're making a big change in our life. So we're really, really hoping that you guys will just hang out with us and yeah, just kind of, you know, see where we go, basically. So I've got my base down, as you guys can see. It's very lightly dusted on there. Now I'm going to go into my M330, which is my favorite brush you guys have seen me use, and I'm going to take that color again, but we're going to go in a little bit more dark, and we're going to go bring that into the crease here. See how much darker that is? And I just barely laid it down. This is a very pigmented palette. It is also a palette from, you know, I didn't even dust off this brush. I don't even know what's on it. But it is a BoxyCharm palette as well. So every month you'll get palettes in your BoxyCharm. That's why I really love BoxyCharm. I've kind of slowed down on buying palettes only because they come in my BoxyCharm. But if it's like a larger palette that I want, you know, obviously I will buy it. But BoxyCharm sends some pretty amazing palettes. Butter London is a great makeup line, and their palettes are amazing. This one is very pigmented. I am actually very impressed with it, to be honest. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing on this side. We're going to build up the intensity on this, starting on the lower lid and bringing it up into the corner and focusing it right in the crease. We're going to mainly focus that intensity on the outer corner, dragging it in, but not so intensely to the middle, or to the inner corner, excuse me. Going back into the first brush that we used, we're gonna go back into this brown lightly, just one little dust over, blow it off, and then just dust it over the top lightly. It's crazy how you can make two colors look completely different, you know what I mean? Excuse me. Same thing on this side. And then just lightly dust that over. And as you can see, I'm kind of moving fast, like quickly over, because I don't want to concentrate the color in one area and make it too dark for me to blend out. Then we have a problem. We don't want to have a problem. Alright, you guys, so the next color that we're going to go in, I keep having freaking itch on my hand, and if my friend was here, she'd be like, don't itch it! I totally get it, but I have to itch it. So, I'm actually going to go into this really pretty green that's right here. And I am going to actually put this in the corners here. I actually should have done my cut crease first, but it's okay. I'm gonna actually do this just a little bit backwards, okay, you guys? So we're gonna go ahead and just concentrate this green here. Okay. Even though we are going to do a, I'm gonna call it a moon cut crease, okay? Everybody wants to call it a halo or whatever. I'm gonna call it a moon. And then, okay, so we've got the green there, which is really, really pretty, you guys. So now we're gonna work on our cut crease. I'm gonna be using the flat brush. This is the Pixie 246 Precision. And of course going in with my Infallible to cut the crease. Okay, so. We don't want that to dry out, so. It's been used several times, especially in this palette. So I'm going to go into this palette and I'm going to be taking Diva, which is this color right here. And I'm sorry, you guys, I guess I should have been telling you what colors I was using. This one does have names. So the first one I used was Temptress, and then I used Star, and now I'm going to use Diva. This is a really pretty shimmery color. Ooh-wee, y'all. Gorgeous. Wow, that's beautiful. Man. Thanks, BoxyCharm. Thanks, Butter London. This palette is gorgeous. Wow. Okay, so we're gonna go in and blend. This is just more of a full blend, but we're gonna start adding more product, okay? So with a smaller brush, I'm actually gonna be taking this Morphe R514. It looks like this. It's really small. And we're gonna go back into Temptress, the dark brown. Blend that into the corner. Okay, so taking, where are you? This actually might be a little too fat. This one right here, okay. And this one right here is the Morphe M169. Now we're gonna take that green, which is Star, and place that on the inner corner to connect these, okay? And I like this brush because it has a point, just like I like with the other one. It has a small point to it, so it makes it really easy to put, you know, makeup in smaller places, especially in the corner and things like that. Love this palette, you guys. Absolutely love it. Okay, now back in, actually, I'm sorry guys. Back in with this. This is my pencil brush from MAC, and we're just going to carve out basically. I just made a little line there, carving this out so that way I know where to blend. And then also it's a little bit more defined. Okay, so I'm not too crazy, but now we're gonna go in with that and just blend that line that we just made. And it was a very light line. Obviously you guys saw it wasn't super dramatic, but it adds depth. And I'm gently blending this out. Okay, I'm really digging this, you guys. I really am. Digging it. Digging it. Okay, so going back in with that green, add just a little bit more. And then we're going to dip into that gold and blend that into the green. Ooh, my goodness, it's gorgeous. Dip it into that green, add some more of the color, dip it into that gold, and blending those two together. Fantastic, you guys. So the only thing I'm going to be going into now is my Profusion contour palette, and I'm actually going to be taking the lightest color in the palette, which is this one here, for my underbrow. I'm just going to be taking a fluffy brush. This one is not a name brand, but it is one of my favorite blending brushes for the brow line. We're just dusting. Dust it, baby, dust it. Just going all over everywhere because it helps to lighten up edges. So that was a quick and simple eye look using basically 3 colors, 1 palette. You can wear this look anywhere. All right, so let's go ahead and throw on some eyeliner, you guys. We're gonna be going in obviously with our Beauty for Real because that seems to be the only eyeliner I have. So is actually cooperating right now. Alright guys, so we're going to be going in with Classy. These are one of my favorite lashes. They are just perfect for any look. They have that drama to them, but they are also very natural looking in the same right, I guess. These are from Queen C Lashes, one of my favorite lash companies to purchase from. And if you want, you can get a couple bucks off if you go over there and just tell them that Blended Boo sent you. So let's go ahead and put these lashes on. Alright babes, now that we have our lashes on, we're going to go ahead and, as you guys can see, it's a little bit messy, but if you follow along the bottom of the lash, like right where the lash touches the eye, you'll be able to just pull, like basically make a perfect line, just dragging it against the lash. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that way it won't be so difficult. You know what I'm saying? And then also add some, you know, to the lash, especially if you've used them a few times. You can cover up, you know, some of the makeup that's still on there, if any. Done. We're gonna go ahead and finish the rest of the face and then do the under eyes, and we will be all done with this look. So let's continue. Alright guys, so for our concealer, we're going in with our BH Foundation 10 color palette. Looks like this. Obviously you can see the two pans that I've been using. So what I'm gonna do today, because those two pans are just about gone, I'm gonna try, I know it's really difficult to figure it out, but I'm gonna try to just, I don't know, I guess see if this will work, like how light this comes out, because I don't want it to be like super light, which is why I'm not using the Infallible. This isn't too bad, but I think I'm gonna, yeah, this is not too bad. So basically this one here and this one here, I like to mix the two. Continue doing that until we get our desired coverage. Then we'll go and blend it in. Okay, so I went ahead and highlighted all the parts of my face that I need to be highlighted, obviously. And I can't fucking talk. I'm going to be using a dry beauty blender today. I just feel like because when you get it wet, it shears out the makeup. Which is fine for some makeup looks, but this one I am looking for, you know, full. Who knows? The wifey may take me to dinner. But if you use a damp beauty blender, it will shear out your foundation or your concealer, like I said, which is fine. But using a dry one, you can get the same exact desired, you know, look, except for it's not basically making your makeup look sheer. You know what I'm saying? So you just covered up everything for nothing almost type. So, but do whatever you like, whatever works for you, you know? And I am using cream highlight with a powder contour. Why my hand is just chilling, but I like this concealer a lot. I need to order another one before we head out. I can't wait till we can share it with you guys. We just want to make sure that everything's set in stone and where it needs to be before we tell you guys exactly where we're going. But we are working on the details right now, and I am so excited. So we're going to be using our Pro Fusion 14 color palette. I showed you guys this in my other one. I love this thing. So going in with just a small, it's like a round, just buffer brush. This probably isn't a buffer brush, but I don't really know what it is called. So anyways, going into this color right here, because we're gonna deepen it up with this one later, but we're just gonna start out with this one. So I'm just gonna, I always start with my cheekbones, always. That's just my, oh, you know what, before I do this, you guys, I almost missed a step, and I don't want to miss a step, because then you guys will miss a step. You can do it afterwards, but I feel like that will take you longer. So take your setting powder and your not damp beauty blender or damp beauty blender, and let's go ahead and set our highlighted areas. This also helps with blending when you set your makeup and you're gonna do your contour. When you have powder there, it helps to actually blend them together a little bit more, you know, seamlessly. And you can be generous with powder, you know. It's translucent, so. The side of the nose. You don't have to contour your nose if you don't want to. I don't, obviously you guys know I have a cleft lip, so it just kind of, my nose isn't completely, you know, straight, and so I just like it to look a little bit more straight, only because, you know, I'm doing makeup and everything's a little bit more precise. So you don't have to do that step, but if you want to, more power to you. Okay? And doing fish lips helps you find out where your cheekbone is. And you want to bring this all the way into the hairline, okay? Sorry, Amanda. Just gotta. There's like no space. Forehead, keep it against the hairline. Okay, I'm going to keep it just against that hairline, but I always bring it down into close to the eyebrow in the corner, but still just basically right at the hairline. Okay. And this basically is to make your forehead not look so big. If you have a big forehead like I do, which my dad always used to say, you got such a big forehead. I'm like, Dad, I look like you, so I must have a big forehead because of you. I don't have a big forehead. You must get that from your mom. Uh-huh. Sure, Dad. Get that from your mama. Make sure you get that ear, y'all. Get that ear. Behind the ear as well. And all we're doing now is just carving out, making the face just look a little bit more carved, a little bit more toned, I guess you can say, you know what I mean? Not a bunch of fat hanging everywhere. It just helps to hide those little imperfections, basically. And let me tell you. Always get the neck. So now that we've got that basically laid down, I'm going to take my Morphe RG8, looks like that, just a flat brush, and blend everything. And even though I have the powder, that's okay. I'm going to blend off the powder, or knock off the powder. I'm just blending the whole entire face together. Here I always blend side to side and out, bringing the, you know, so that it's not so harsh in the middle. Definitely don't want to leave harsh lines on your forehead. Okay? And then right down the middle. Always careful so I don't mess up my eyebrows. Okay, so since I've done that, I'm actually, instead of using that one again, I love that palette, but I absolutely love the NYX Cake. It's Twin Cake, excuse me. It looks like that. It's one of my fave contours. So I'm gonna actually be taking the E48. Looks like that. It's got a nice tapered into it with that Twin Cake. Just to make that a little bit more predominant. Okay. I think I'll do a little. We'll dust a little on the corners of the top, and then we're gonna do our nose. So we're just keeping that the outer. All right. So same thing here, take that real quick and just make sure that there's nothing. All right, so now that we've got that done, I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. I'm gonna have to fix my hair, but whatever, just so long. But anyways, okay, so just take my hair down since that's coming out. It's just the way I'm looking at myself. Okay. All right, we go, guys. We go. So going back into Butter London, we're gonna be taking. Where are you? So we can use this one. This one is another Luxie brush. It's actually got like a little slant to it, I guess. And we're gonna take this really pretty blue right here, which is called Femme Fatale, and we're gonna put that on the bottom. You know, I always forget steps whenever I'm like trying to explain something, so I apologize. I'm going to be using, let me go ahead and tightline my waterline real quick. Okay. Back to where we were. So basically just taking that on the lower. Beautiful color. Oh, this color is gorgeous, you guys. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back in, you guys, with the Butter London, okay? But I'm gonna take this color right here. Yeah, this color right here, and it's gonna go in the corner of the eyes. I'm using this really tiny pencil brush. You guys see that? Tiny, tiny. This is the Morphe M515. Perfect for corners. Love it. So taking this Fix Plus right here, you guys, just a teeny tiny bit, like barely touching it, but I can kind of see a little bit of liquid coming out. And I'm just going to place that in the corner because it makes that shimmer we just put down pop. I hope you guys can see that. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Okay. So we have our Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. Big old clump. All right, let's finish up this look. For my blush today, you guys, I'm going to be going in with the Note blush in Luminous Silk in Desert Rose 05, not Luminous Silk, sorry. That was just, I don't know, something back there. So it looks like this. It's really pretty color. And I'm going to be going in with my Morphe E4 Blush Brush. Once you do that, then you're going to take your fluffy brush, and this is the Morphe MB1, one of my favorite brushes to use. And I'm just going to blend. Kind of calm down that blush a little bit. Okay. So now that you've done that, go back in with this contour brush with no more product. Little touch up, because once you blend that together, you kind of lose a little bit of that contour. Okay, and I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze and it's not coming out. So last but not least, you guys, we're gonna go in with a highlighter, and today I think I'm gonna be using my so this one with gold. We're gonna go in with the Laura Geller. I think this is Gilded Honey. Gorgeous highlighter. And then I'm obviously gonna be taking the Morphe R12, excuse me. Where'd you go? Taking my Fix Plus on that R12. Spray that brush because we want to get that really nice highlight. You know what I mean? We're going for bougie highlight today. Yes, you guys, I still have the bougie lashes too. I love to put it right there on the, you know what I mean, right here. Just go ballistic, you know what I mean? Just put a little bit more. Oh, yes. Yes, baby, yes. I love it. Sprinkle some here, here, and here. And then for my nose, I'm just going to take my little finger and just my hair needing to be fixed. I didn't bring a lipstick with me for some odd reason, but that's it, you guys. So I really hope that you guys like this look. I will post some photos with the lipstick, and I will be sure to link the color below. Thank you guys again for being with me. I appreciate it. If you have any questions on this look, any other products that I use will be listed below. But if you have any specific questions about this look, or if you want to see something else, be sure to leave me a comment below, and I will get back to you guys as soon as possible. Thanks for being with me. Bye.